Who do you think have been the biggest leaders maybe with the team, like in just the off season?
I'd say I can give you one good one, right? I'd say Jordan Clark, JC. I've seen his leadership step up tremendously. Or maybe he's been that way his whole career, but when I first got here, he was a little more quiet, more reserved. But I definitely I've seen a big improvement in him taking up that leadership role on his team. We're gonna need more of those players. Our best players need to step up and use their voices more, just like he is. And I feel like he's a good example of that.
Who impresses you the most in like the weight room or workouts with their athleticism or strength or anything like that?
I'd probably say either Jake Smith or Cam Scatterbo really impressed me, just because Jake Smith's oddly strong for a dude his size. He's only about like 5'11", 190, but he moves weight and he's very fast. And same with Cam Scatterbo. He did some like a 400-pound hang clean, power clean or something like that, and he's pretty strong for a dude his size too. So I'd probably say those two.
Yeah, I heard Scat cleans like 370 or something.
Something crazy, bro. Like he was on one that day, and he made it look really easy and stuff. So yeah, he's a freak athlete in the weight room.
One of the things I noticed about you in the spring is like you don't drop hardly anything. Has that always been the case, or was that like a thing that over time?
I've always had really good hand-eye coordination. It's funny just because I've always had bad eye vision, but my dad always made sure that we would go in the front yard and always just throw the ball around. Just catching. The most underrated thing in a receiver's football game is catching the football. Like people always talking about routes, talking about all these little, but catching the football can separate yourself from a lot. It's kind of funny how that's the most underrated thing. But like just going out there catching jugs, just all the little stuff, and just making sure you're getting your catches in. That's all the little stuff. It's all muscle memory at that point, just like a jump shot. And so yeah.
I think I saw you. I think I maybe only saw 1 or 2 drops like in all of spring. How many would you say that you had? Like in 7s or 11s?
Probably like, bro. Yeah, Elijah. I'll probably say about 2.
Yeah.
I remember one, but it was more like a bat down, and the other one may have been like through my hands. I don't think I like a legit one went through my hands.
Only like contested balls.
Yeah, contested like a bat down or something like that. But I count those 2, so I want to say one bad drop, one.
What's it like when you have so many weapons that you can throw the ball to? I mean, it seems like the field, it's hard to focus on one guy.
Yeah, so that, because I've been a part of an offense where I was the only receiver target. I was a threat to a defense, and so it's not fun when you're the only person, because then you got the people game planning for you. But for us, you can't single out one dude. Like you got Elijah Badger, Jalen Conyers, Melquan Stovall, Gio Sanders, Jake Smith. I can go on, bro. Like we got all these athletes that can stretch the field, jump over you and catch a ball, run through you, still like all this stuff. So it's gonna be fun to play with. But obviously the hard part is competing with them. But that's also the fun part is competing and getting on that field, and they just make you a better player. And so a team like this, you really take those reps that you get seriously and stuff. So it's gonna be fun to be a part of a team with this many weapons.
Yeah, I know that you guys track the mile per hour on GPS.
Yeah.
But let's say you guys ran 40s, the receivers. Who do you think would be the fastest?
I'd say it's between me, Jake Smith, and Elijah Badger.
Okay.
Because we all have different speeds though. That's the hard
Like Quan is really quick.
Yeah, he's quick in like a short area, quickness, lateral. But like me and Jake, Jake and Badger, we get out. But I'd say like towards the end, like we ran like a 60 yards out, like pull away, or maybe I don't know. It depends on the day really.
Because a 40 and a 60 and a 100 is different.
Yeah, same with Andre
Johnson.
Because he can move too. But it's just different. Like we all got different speed. We're all just fast. Like at points, fast is fast and stuff. So, but I'd probably give it to myself in a 40. But we'd have to race to see that. So.
How hard do you feel like you guys worked this offseason?
Man, we work hard, man. Like even these last 2 years, Coach Joe's really pushed us. But I feel like we've done a good job of kind of just like being comfortable, being uncomfortable and stuff. So just kind of accepting that, this day's gonna be hard, but it's also what we signed up for. It's what we love to do. I think of it as a gift. God's blessed me with a body to be able to be an athlete. So I'm go out there and glorify Him and use my body and enjoy it. Just run around, live, get better and stuff. So it's been hard work, but I've seen myself improve by leaps and bounds. And same with all the other athletes. We've all gotten bigger, faster, stronger since last year and stuff. So.